come back. I'll wait to see everybody in here. You got the crown. I don't know what happened there. All right, so we made the butt cheeks. Now we're gonna start the texture, and we gotta do the mouth too. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Bad connection, I guess. What's up, babe? Got Lance here. Got Zeta here. Got Richard. Back at it. First stream crashed. Restarting it. And we back. All right, so we got Pickle done. We got his eyes done. We got his booty done. And now we're working on his mouth, and then we'll start texturizing. Thanks for letting me know, guys, that it crashed, because I would have just kept talking. I saw your comment, though. Who said something about Wonderwall? So who said Wonderwall? Maybe we'll give this one a smile. Nah, I like them all being grumpy. Ricky, I've made 3 today. I got them all working on got a different we got some different things. I need to get my light over here a little more. But I got like some texturizing going on in them too. See the bumpiness? Got that one, another little grumpy tiny one. Yeah, we got Wonderwalled. And there's another one. With the booties. So we're making keychains. Now we're gonna do the mouth. Usually I just make like a little tube of clay. I like making them all grumpy. It's just funny. It's a little grumpy face there. And blend it in. I have so many tools, but I really only use like 2 of them. Thanks, Zeta. Hope to see you again. They've got, you know, Pickle's got like those little bumps on them. Or he's just like a teenager Pickle going through the hormones. Look, he's super grumpy. Thanks for hopping on, Zeta. We'll see you around. So we got I could build the whole cast of VeggieTales characters. VeggieTales. I love that. I love that show. They did a Lord of the Rings like parody episode. That was amazing. Gary, we named one after you. This one's Gary. Making little pickles, and they got little butts. Little grumpy pickles. They're gonna be keychains. Oh no, this one's got a little mark on it. Fix that. And Poe's mad. He wants attention. Don't get your hair in here. Kitty. Yes, Rick is at the beach, living it up with his mom. I need to turn the light around here a little bit more, I think. All right, so we just did his mouth. So then what I do to create the texture here, is I'll take this ball tool and I just stab it for a little while all the way around, and then I'll do the other size, and it kind of creates some different textures to it and makes it, you know, like the ripply, like bumpy feel of a pickle. And that's how it's done. Usually I do this kind of part last because I tend to squish it while I'm doing one side, then my fingers will squish the other side, and it's a whole process. Yeah, how you feeling, Gary? Ugh, anytime I've tried that numbing stuff, it made my so gross. Hey, Missy, back at it. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Bad connection, I guess. Right now we're just adding some texture to the pickle. So I'm trying to think of what my next thing is going to be after doing these, what I want to make. I like making like interactive stuff, like stuff that you can, I just made, like I put on my thing, I just made like the thing for my sister, and you could like take out the veggies and put different ones in the basket, and I kind of like that. I thought about making like little, I don't know. Yes, she did sing before. Rick's mom sang before he cheats, and that was so good. That was the first time I met her, actually. That was really, I was like, this is sick. So sweet. Hector. I don't know if I can make any promises. I just said, please be a normal thing. Please be a normal thing. I can't make anything normal. It's got to be some nightmare fuel. The thing about my stuff, though, is like, I like to make like weird, creepy things, but it just always has like a really cute element to it that lessens the blow a little bit. Oh, John, I put on my community page or whatever, on my posts, I put a couple things on there that I've sculpted. I have some more stuff though that I'll put up. Maybe I'll bring it up in a minute to show you guys. I've made what is it? I've made like an alien. Basically, it's like a moon kind of scene where it's like an alien and an astronaut, an alien or an astronaut is like holding up a cup of coffee for an astronaut, or yeah, the astronaut's holding up a cup of coffee for the alien to take, and it's just like a, what did I call that piece? Common ground. Yeah. Yeah, Missy, I'll bring that up in a minute. I'll go grab it. The little frog. Hey, Vera. Hope you're feeling better, Gary. Glad you're here. Yeah, I made Rick a milk carton keychain. It was like an inside joke that we had. It was like one of the first things I made him when we first started dating, which was really sweet. I love making him things. All right. So I added a bunch of texture to this guy. Now we're gonna add the little keychain part. Oh wait, no, I missed some spots here. Yeah, when I was a kid, my sisters and I would do like plays a lot, and they would never include me in any of their performances. They'd just like put on plays for my mom, and they would never cast me in anything, and I would like beg them to. And one time they were just like, you can be like the milkman at the door or something. And there was just like this home video that we have, but they're just doing their play, talking and talking. I'm just like knocking on the wall behind them, like, let me get on stage, let me get on stage. And I'm like, the milkman is here. And they just ignore me the whole time. So we have like that story, me and Rick. He's like, my little milkman. And so I made him a little milk carton. Oh, thank you, babe. You're so sweet. Okay. Thanks, Missy. He's pretty great. All right, so now you're gonna take some wire, make a little loop, twist it around. This is my like go-to because I don't have any of like hooks right now, but this works just fine. Just stab myself every once in a while with the wire. Thanks, John. That's a good idea. I should sculpt a little UFO. Oh, that's a good idea for some more like keychain things. Maybe some little UFOs. I think people would like that. But yeah, I have like my first like art show kind of thing where I'm gonna be able to have like a table to sell my art in December. So I'm just starting to get back into the mode of it and trying to like do things, because my goal would be, I would love to have like an online shop, just be able to sell my art, you know, sell the clay, do all that. Yvonne, Never really smoked cigarettes, Yvonne, just like when I would be out sometimes, like drinking, like at a show or something. If I was outside, sometimes I would like smoke a cig here and there, but never was really that into that. I would just vape a lot, like a lot, like a lot. And I think I vaped more than I ate, like 100%. So that's why I've gained so much weight. But I'm getting a free treadmill this week, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, it's been Yvonne, it's been like 4 or 5 months since I've vaped. Basically, I just like was like, I'm done, and I literally threw it in my trash can outside. Like, I decided I was gonna be done, and then I like caved and bought another one, and then literally like that night I was like, what am I doing? And went outside and threw it really hard into my trash can and never looked back. Thanks, babe. I'll see you later on the stream. It is expensive. All right. He is done. Little pickle buddy. Hook is a little big, but that's okay. Oh, wait. My gosh, I forgot the pimples. That's the last thing. Hector, that's okay. You know, it's a long road. I like could care less about like smoking weed or anything like that again, but I still like could hit a vape like any moment. Nicotine is crazy, so I do not judge anybody. That is your own journey. If you ever decide to quit, you know, you gotta be ready. Oh my gosh, Gary, no, that's such a good idea. I should give it a cigarette because they're like so grumpy looking. They would love that. That's a good idea. I might try that. I might need to bake a cigarette first to stick it in its mouth to get it to stay. That's a good idea. I made, okay, I'll go grab some stuff because I made like this cat laying on a kitchen floor, and he's like high on catnip. It's really funny. For this, we're just making little tiny dots. Cigarettes are very expensive. They're insane now. So crazy. Yeah, a little cigarette would be so cute. Okay. These all done. All right, I'm gonna take you all with me, and we're gonna go look at my other. Ugh. Ow, my back. I'm gonna go look at my other sculptures real quick. Okay, let's see. My first one is dark down here. grab my little frog. Look. Isn't that sick? Richard gave that to me for my birthday. My big old plant. I'm a big plant person. If you haven't seen my videos. Okay. Let me show you here. Hold on. There we go. Oh, nice, Scary. I actually applied to a new job today, too. So I'm kind of hoping. Best of luck to you, though. Hope it works out. Thanks, Missy. It is. It's my new child. I love it. Okay. So here is the frog. It was like a little derpy frog that I made in a little baby pool. And the cool thing about this is I used UV resin, and it's a little dusty, but I poured it in there so there's actually like a layer that looks like water that the lily pads are actually under or like sinking in it, which is kind of cool. It's got like a little bubble. There's a bubble that popped that actually ended up working perfectly, but he's got like some little derpy eyes, which is funny. And this is so this was originally supposed to be like a little ashtray, but I didn't really make it big enough. And then I was like, it's going to make it all dirty. So just a little like desk friend. And this is another, I love Hey Arnold. It was like my favorite Nickelodeon show ever. And so this is like another little mini ashtray / desk thing. And it's like the little heart that she holds. Hey Arnold was such a good show. Like, the art of it was amazing. And I loved drawing, like, cartoons when I was a kid. And I just, like, loved the art form. And it was such a good show because it really just taught about, like, different challenges and different kids. And, like, you know, like, wealthy kids and poor kids and different races and just like living in the city. And that's like, I lived in the city of Wilmington growing up, and my family, you know, we didn't grow up with a lot of money, and it was just like such a good show to watch. Just good life lessons. Yeah, right. I was like, it wouldn't have stood a chance with me either. It'd be like gone. Okay, and this needs to still be painted more. But if I turn on this light real quick. I'm going to give a little bit more light in here. I don't know if that did anything. This is the alien piece that I made. So, it was the alien offering the astronaut a cup of coffee. Okay. But that's what's going on here. So I just really need to give it more of, it's not finished yet with painting. It was just kind of like some base layer stuff. But that is that piece. It really needs like some really shiny popping colors and stuff, and then finish painting this and paint the galaxy mushrooms and everything. Thanks, Missy. Thanks, Chris. Gary, no, Wilmington, Delaware. And then this is my like elf thing that I'm working on as well. The story behind this is like kind of like maybe he was a part of like found like the misfit toys or whatever, the lost toys, because this is his like, this is my favorite part. It's a Jack in the Box that he's holding, but he's just like a little Jack in the Box guy. And I can just imagine like this being like a little friend. And then we've got some mushrooms and blocks behind there. They're like little wooden blocks. Can't really see the wood part, but, and then a little cat. Thanks, guys. So I've got to finish painting him too. I just got some new paint, so I'm excited to work on that a little bit more. John, I didn't watch Angry Beavers actually because I wasn't allowed to. I don't really know why. My parents were really strict, so there was probably like crude jokes or something. It's like a hot chocolate. But that I'm probably going to make nice and shiny. But yeah, they really need to be finished painting because they're just kind of dull right now. And then I have my rabbit monster guy up there. This is the cat high on catnip. This is another one I did like a UV resin on, so it kind of looks like glass a little bit. But so he just kind of like stays there. So that is it on my clay stuff right now, I think. That's what I've got going on. Oh yeah, and I gave my sister that thing that I made the other day. And Rick the owl, which I had so much fun making. This would make him 100 things. Thanks, Hector. Gary. Yeah, I just like wish that, I mean, there's a time and a place for everything, and I'm glad that I've gotten as far as I have with like the stuff that I do. I just wish that like things didn't, take so many degrees and stuff, like, can I just like prove that I can do stuff? Not have to go through years of college for it? Because I don't have time for that anymore. I'm too old for that. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get something to drink and something to eat, take a little break. I'm gonna put these in the oven, and then maybe tomorrow night we'll paint them together. Cat Dog was crazy. And like Ed, Ed, and Eddie and Monsters or whatever. But I like the UFO idea. Thanks, Gary. We're gonna put a cigarette in one of these mouths. It's gonna be for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bake then, get something to eat, get ready for Ricky's stream soon, and I hope to see you all on there. And hopefully I'll stay awake, because sculpting usually helps me stay awake. I was sculpting till like 5 in the morning, that one stream. I couldn't believe I lasted that whole time that Rick streamed. I don't know how I did it, but I was like on that sick vacation and time didn't exist to me. So thank you all so much for joining. It's so fun, keeps me focused, and I'll see you later. Have a wonderful night. Love you all.